Hi there. Z here, and I did something. I did something. And don't worry about it, I know what it looks like. I didn't change to any sort of religion or anything else like that. I didn't switch religions, but I did do something. So it's November, right? And times like this, people like to do different things just for the hell of it. One of the things popular right now is No Nut November, which I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way I could do. Absolutely no way I could do any of that here. That's like some Guantanamo Bay type shit for me. But there is an alternate, and that is No Shave November, where you just don't even shave your face for the entire month. So I thought, great, that's a fantastic alternative because I don't do that anyways, right? But guess who else thought it was a good idea? My family. And you know what they want to do? They wanted to make a contest out of it. Who could grow the longest beard? And I said, fuck, I'm going to pull all these guys out of the water. And so I said, sure, I'll do it. Here's my $10. How many people are in this? 4 people? Here's my $10. I'm going to win fucking all the money. And then they said, no, you got to shave your entire beard. Because then how are we going to measure it all at the very end of the month? Which, yeah, okay, fine, it's just a beard. But then I remembered. I have a condition. Okay? I have a condition, and it's a grotesque one. It's a gross one. It was a reason why I started growing out the beard to begin with. And, I don't like showing anybody it. But you guys have been so nice with your comments and your likes and your subscriptions. And if you haven't done that yet, please do it. But besides that, you guys have been really great with it. So I'm going to show you guys my symptom. My curse on society, okay? You'll see it here first. Oh, God. That's right. That's right. I have BFS, or as some people may like to know it, baby face syndrome, okay? That's what I have. That's the curse I have to bring on myself. And without my beard, I completely forgot about it. I have had that beard on for so long, I completely blanked out how much my face looks like a high school marching band tuba player. So please, I beg you, please don't make fun of it. This is a very sensitive subject right now, okay? And make fun of my weight. Go ahead and make fun of the fact that I was a virgin till I was 26. Make fun of any of those. Please, don't. No, you know what? This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit, okay? It's not my fault that I was born like this. How come every other disease and symptom and syndrome and every single time someone has their feelings hurt, they have a fucking parade and the government throws funds upon them, but we, the baby face survivors, have to sit in life looking like a baby? Huh? How come everybody else gets whatever the fuck they want and we get absolutely nothing? But you know what? If the government's not going to give us money, then we're just going to fucking riot, okay? We'll riot and break buildings and break bones until they give us money. You know what? A telethon would work too. Telethon! Man, telethon is just as good as an unruly mob. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to help with Babyface by giving your money, your hard-earned money, to an organization that will most likely pocket 90% of it here, call the number right down on the bottom right here. Go ahead and call that number. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be the guy who takes the calls here. So I'm going to just have my phone with me, and this is such a fucking great idea. Why hasn't anyone done this for Babyface syndrome before? So I'm going to take this. And, I'm just going to leave it right here, and I'm just going to take people's money. Talk to them, make them feel good, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. I was thinking it was going to be a little bit more popping than this. I thought it was going to be a little bit better, but Apparently not everyone has gotten the number yet, or nobody feels the urge to help out with babyface people, which is fine. You know, we're the kind of people that likes to stand in solidarity with each other because nobody really cares about us. You know, you think everybody else think that everyone else has privilege. Yeah, unless you get a babyface, don't talk to me, okay? But while we are waiting for a call, what the hell else is there to do? You know what? Broketober is gone, and I mean, the year's almost done. So might as well just kind of talk about some games that I wasn't able to put on online here because a certain company has to be a complete asshole about it, and you'll see a recurring theme as I proceed here. So let's start with the very first game I think I bought of 2017, and that would be Zelda Breath of the Wild. Is just another instance of the same condom, but a different banana. You got Link, the main character, trying to get Zelda, the princess eye candy that will inevitably friendzone you because isn't that always how it goes? And she's abducted by Ganon, who is a crazy, powerful, evil pig guy. You know, same thing as many of the other games, but if Nintendo is known for one thing, besides being a greasy, shekel-counting, family-friendly dickhead, it's the way that they take their decades-old properties and flip them to be just as fun as the last few. Now, being someone who grew up with Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker and all those other ones here, is it better than all of those? I mean, I don't like to think so, but that just may be because I'm jaded from getting old and developing multiple addictions, more addictions that I really care to disclose here. But it is fun. Very fun, actually. Just like all the other games, you are going to try to level out the playing field with upgrades and different weapons before going straight to Ganon and winning your pussy back. But whereas all the other games are trying to upgrade you enough to fight the evil monster, this one is kind of different. It gives you the upgrades as well as you have to go to all these different things called dungeons to make him weaker by destroying parts of him in every single dungeon. But hey, if you want to start off the game, get off the main platform, the little tutorial platform that they have there, and run straight towards Ganon for a suicide mission, hey, that's more power to you know what I'm saying? This game is literally saying, look, okay? We can tell you to go to these dungeons and complete them, right? You know, we can tell you to get all the hearts, to get the better weapons, to get the better armor, but if you want to go right in there with a half a stick and butt-ass naked, you go ahead and have fun, which, you know, it's kind of neat that they do that for us. But anyway, the open world aspect is legitimately pretty fun. It's massive, and there's a lot of stuff for you to do there. And instead of getting just the one sword of truth and the one shield of blocking, the one that angels have passed down from generations to generations to finally come directly towards you, this one's a little bit different, you know. This one, you actually go through multiple weapons. You know, that lizard man over there, you see that little spear and that bow that he has right there? You really want that bow? Bam! Go ahead and kill him. Take that weapon off of his body and walk along your way, right? Oh, you see something in the distance. Look at that man with the cool-ass shield. What is this douche canoe doing with a shield that's that cool looking? Bam! You go ahead, you take him, you kill him, you piss all over his body, and you take the shield and you walk off. You want to dress in ladies' clothing so you can finally cross-dress and feel pretty for once. Oh, you picked the wrong day to look prettier than me, bitch. But beside the basic thing of going all over the world, grabbing a bunch of stuff to help you beat the main baddie, there is a bunch of odds and ends out there that are equally as neat. There's blood moons that happen every so often, where the more monsters spawn all around you here, increasing more difficulty as soon as that blood moon is on. There's majestic beasts that just waft all over the place, beautiful scenery, fun side quest. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on, this is the first one of the night. Okay, shh, quiet. Hello, this is Zach with the Babyface Syndrome Telethon. Don't trim on me. How may I help you? Oh, yeah. Yep, I got it. Yep, definitely. I do realize that if I grew out just a mustache and wore a fedora, I would look 100% like a pedophile. Yep. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. I know that that my beard was the best thing about my face. Yes, yes, because it covers so much of my face. Right, right, yep, mm-hmm. Well, you kill yourself first, sir, and we'll both meet each other in hell. How about that? Okay, yeah, that sounds good, you piece of shit. That wasn't a donation. It wasn't a donation that I was looking for, at least. So, let's keep talking about Breath of the Wild or something, and, oh, what was I talking about now? Oh, that guy. That fucking guy. Okay, I lost my train of thought. So, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about another game. Oh, what was another, at least Nintendo game that wasn't, you know, it doesn't have to be Nintendo, something that was put out by Nintendo or something like that. Oh, Sonic Mania. Let's do Sonic Mania. I like that game. Let's talk about Sonic Mania for a little bit. Sonic Mania is a game not only by the bigwigs, who thought for some reason mixing a werewolf and Sonic together, or mixing some sort of weird Sonic bestiality thing was a good idea. No. This game was created by the fans of the actual series that they grew up with. And specifically a man called Christian Whitehead, who brought a prototype of this game to somebody who was working on the Sonic team, who really ran with it. He was really impressed and thought, you know what? Let's get everybody behind this and let's just go right for it. And who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? If you would have let the fans do what they want and backed up a little bit, you know, maybe back them up, maybe say, oh, this is a great idea. Maybe give them some resources, a pat on the back, and a good thumbs up that you can go ahead and do this. They can make something fucking great. They can make something so good. I played this game about 3 separate times. It's that good. I wonder who would be so stupid as to not support the fan community and the stuff that they do. I wonder. Sonic Mania is fantastic. Yep, it's really good. I can't quite explain it exactly, so I'm just going to fan out a bit, you know what I mean? The sprites, the characters, the movement, everything runs so fucking smoothly on the Switch, and it's been a while since I've seen even ROM hacks that look this good. Again, this has to go up to the Sonic team who supported this game wholeheartedly, gave resources and everything else to the people who were actually making this. And imagine my shock when it has gotten such glowing reviews that it would not be stupid to make a sequel equaling more money for everybody. The game basically consists of Dr. Eggman trying to steal the Chaos Emeralds with his henchmen, the Hard-Boiled Heavies. I fucking love that name, by the way. I didn't know what these guys' names were when I first started the game. I know what they are now, and I fucking love the name Hard-Boiled Heavies. Love it. Throughout the levels that were directly taken from older games or creative, gorgeous new-looking levels, just so fantastically creative. You either fight him in his many mech suits, or you fight one of these heavies directly, and you can kind of continue on through that means. And throughout all the levels, you free animals, you destroy some robots, and you even play Dr. Mario with Dr. Eggman. It's simply beautiful. Brings a tear to my eyes to mash up 2 of my favorite classic games as a child. I just absolutely love it. But like I said in Zelda, nothing really new, but it's just good enough to keep you going through the game. And the best part of this game is when you finish it, start all over, pick another character, either Tails or Knuckles, and do it all over again. With each playthrough, there are multiple ways to complete the levels. Some characters you actually need to be specific to go through certain parts. Go over here with this guy, go up there, go over here, go under here, go do speed runs, play it blindfold, play it not blindfold, play it while touching yourself tenderly. I don't really care, whatever it takes you to keep things interesting. I say go ahead and do it. This has replayable value as long as you're one of the people like me, and you want to play it over and over again to find all the other different weird ways. And support games like this, because developers need to know that fans make games and draw your characters and do everything that they do because they love your shit, not because they're trying to steal your revenue, okay? If you actually work with them, if you actually hold hand in hand, you... Okay, whoa. Alright, Okay, so, slow start. Okay, let's try it again. Got another call. Hello, this is Zach from Babyface Syndrome Telethon. Shave me from myself. How may I help you? No. No. No, I wasn't looking for any pizzas. Yes, that is my address. No, I was not. I was 100% not looking for 15 pineapple pizzas, okay? There's nothing else on there but pineapple, really? Even people who like pineapple pizza don't really like pineapple pizza. They just do it because they're trying to be unique and edgy, okay? Don't bring those over here, please. I did not order them. No, I'm not trying to be unique and edgy. I'm saying I did not order them. No, I don't care. Don't come over to my house. Don't come over to my house. Don't come over to my house and try to deliver that sludge, that toxic sludge you call a pizza, okay? Don't do it. If you come over here, it's going to be Birmingham all over again. I'm fucking getting the dogs and the fire hoses, okay? Oh. I'm sorry, Tyrone. I obviously didn't mean it that way. I didn't know you were... I know plenty of white guys that are named Tyrone. No, I'm not shitting you. No. Please don't do that, okay? Don't come over here and beat my white ass. Please don't. I'm asking you, please, okay? No, I don't want the pizzas either, though. Oh, and a tip. That's what you want, huh? You want a tip? Plus, I gotta take the disgusting pizza that you can't even give to a dog. No? Okay, well, yeah, I got... Okay, oh, well, I went through a fucking tunnel. So that might come back to haunt me. That might come back to bite me in the ass, and that's 0 for 2 on good calls. But, God dang. These phone calls are actually throwing me off my pace. When I usually do reviews, I usually, like, nothing really interrupts me. I put the dogs in the kennel, I just kind of feed them full of food, and I put tranquilizers in their food so they don't bother me for a couple of hours here. But now they're all running around, and I'm getting fucking phone calls from assholes. Mario Odyssey. Let's go with just Mario Odyssey, okay? I can't do this for much longer. I'm gonna give this a couple more shots, but fucking hell, you really think a telethon would do better at nowadays age? With 4chan and Reddit, you think those people would be happy to have a telethon? Fuck. Saving the best for last, Mario Odyssey. Now, I just recently beat this game, and forward to back, yeah, it's pretty great. It's actually really great. It's really good. And in fact, if I had to pick one game to buy a Switch for, it would be this game. If you enjoyed Mario 64, or Mario Sunshine, or any of the Mario Galaxies, this game is 100% aimed towards you. The bright colors, the fast-paced gameplay, the multitude of combinations of moves you could do with your hat and double jumping and dashing and diving. It's really fun, but let's start from the beginning here. Time to reboot a game. Princess Bowser, Mario jumps in action, tries to save the day. Who would have seen this coming? But actually, it looks like Bowser doesn't want to... I don't know, rape Peach or something like that. I don't really know what the hell he does when he takes her into the dungeon that he is in and the castle that he's in, but I'm pretty sure it's not to play cards. He wants to make this shit official this time. That's right. For some reason out of nowhere, he wants to put a ring on it. Man, I really hope Mushroom Kingdom's divorce proceedings include forced marriages, or Peach is going to have a terrible time raising those hellspawns of his. But Mario jumps in, tries to stop the wedding like any bad 90s movie, and then BAM! He gets jettisoned off the boat, plane, helicopter. Okay, we'll just let this one roll. And then his hat gets ripped to shreds, and he meets with another being called Cappy, who is a ghost hat or something? I don't really even know what's going on right here. That transforms into Mario's hat and helps him along his journey to stop the wedding. So throughout the game, you are stopped by these bunnies that are called the Broodals, who try to slow you down just so you don't get to the wedding chapel on the moon in time. Right, I forgot to mention. The church that they're getting married in is on the moon. So I'm just going to let that settle here for a bit. Alright, onwards. With the hat, you can throw on it, jump on it, use it to kill enemies, and because the hat's technically a ghost, it can possess enemies. Yep, it possesses enemies. If you ever wanted to know how it felt to be a worthless piece of shit Goomba, or a cool-ass Hammer Bro, or even a Bullet Bill, now is your chance with the help of this demonic Hellspawn hat in Mario Odyssey. And in Mario style, you have all the classic levels and then some. You have Fire World, Ice World, Water World, Desert World. But you also have some pretty interesting levels like Food World, Japanese World, Metropolis Big City World. What? Okay, so these new ones are definitely a bit strange, I will admit that, but they're just as equally as fun as all the other levels. Running around trying to find as many moons, which they're kind of like stars in this game, that help you fuel your ship to get to the next level. Yes, moon, fueling ships, try to keep up. There's a lot of weird shit in this game, you just kind of have to ignore most of it. And it's all very, very interesting to do. It's all very entertaining to go through. And don't worry, there's like 30 or 50 moons per level. The stages are lousy with these little bastards. But some of them are as easy as seeing them into the distance, or running over, or swimming towards them, grabbing them, and then, hey, you got a moon. While others include minor to major puzzle solving, jumping around walls. It's just a little bit more talent. And hey, don't you worry about that. You don't need to grab all the 30 to 50 moons, you just have to collect about a third of them, but 10 to 15 per level to go on to the next stage to collect more moons. Then when you beat the game, you can double back, pick up all the ones that you actually initially didn't see, and if you're feeling that perfection bone just kind of twitching in your body, you can spend your entire time looking for all these random moons everywhere. So yeah, the game is great. I mean, anybody who has seen any of the reviews, they know it's great. It's probably one of my favorite games all year long. It's fantastic. But you know what? It is actually very, very hard to be super enthused about a game when the company is so dedicated on being the biggest... I wonder who that could be. Got ourselves another call. Hello, this is Zach, blah. Go fuck yourself. How's it going? Oh. I'm surprised I went this long. Yeah. Yep. I know. Let me guess, you've already sent the police, though. Yeah? Yeah, just my luck. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna finish this, video. I'm gonna put it up, and, I will see you guys at the door, okay? Sound good? Cool. Yeah, thanks, whatever. That was Nintendo! Yeah, apparently they are sending cops to my house, and they have sued me for everything that I own. So let's just fucking talk about Nintendo, huh? Now's the rant time. You got your reviews. If you don't want anything else, thank you very much for joining the telethon. I'll see you in about 7 to 10 years. For the people who want to sit here and listen to me bitch about Nintendo, let's fucking talk about Nintendo right now.
It's me, Mario!
And here we are. The same time I'm gonna go over Nintendo being dicks is the same time that Nintendo fanboys will chime in. So let me just stop you right there and say, yes, I fucking know that legally what they're doing is completely fine. I realize that, okay? You can go back to deep-throating your Wiimotes a bit more while I explain as a gamer while they piss me off. Because I know Nintendo has done some shitty stuff to other companies in the past. Yes, I understand that, but that's business. Businesses screw each other over all the time because a lot of what they do... Businesses screw each other over a lot because that's how you stay at the top of the heap. But I feel like whenever the Wii was introduced to the markets, that was about the beginning of when they started to screw over their customers as well. At least as when they started screwing over me. First, the Wii came out in 2006, and unless you were a Nintendo CEO or you sold a child to the Nintendo Corporation for them to feed off of to be popular for another few years, you weren't going to get a Wii anytime soon. Especially in Europe, those Wiis were constantly sold out, and whether it was due to incompetence in the company or they purposely kept the supply low to keep popularity high, which I'll get to that later on. But either way, the company was showing cracks in their family-friendly armor at that point. But soon everyone started to get in wheeze and started growing tired of them pretty quickly, so Nintendo was quick to come out with yet another system, the Wii U, in 2012. Pretty much the same thing, but this system was more aimed towards being a handheld as well as a TV console if you wanted to be either or. And this is where the true boning began. Around this time, YouTube was in its heyday. Before advertisers grew into giant walking pussies, YouTubers made a great deal of money from Let's Plays and game reviews. And Nintendo? Yeah, Nintendo didn't like that at all. At all. DMCA strikes came down one after the other, and by 2015, they were on full Nazi lockdown with their strikes. For those who don't know what DMCA takedowns are, they're basically saying, you can't have this because it's ours. And if you do anything to this, guess what? Doesn't matter about, what you can play. Doesn't matter about what any other laws say. You have to take it down because we are requesting it. That's the shorthand. I ain't no fucking lawyer here. Don't be putting in the comments what it actually is. Or go ahead, inform everybody. But I'm just basically, I'm breaking it down very small. No one was safe from getting revenue taken by Nintendo and getting a copyright strike on their channel. Nintendo was so well known for this that even the Sonic team left a comment joking around about their game Sonic Mania, but that was just the beginning. Next, they decided that they didn't want fans to borrow their intellectual properties either, even though they weren't making money off of it and simply did it because they loved Nintendo so much. So fantastic fan projects like an HD version of Mario 64 was taken down from the original hosting site. A fan-made Metroid sequel was given a firm slap in the face and hit with the banhammer. And if you think they're stopping right now, there are rumors of Nintendo trying to take away an up-and-coming Mario multiplayer game for the PC. And if you think that it couldn't get any scummier, if they couldn't go any lower, they hit all of us fans with the most insulting thing I personally took. I love some of the older Nintendo games, guys. I grew up with these games. I loved them so much. I put before Steam even came out, I could guess thousands of hours on the collective older Nintendo games. Like, a whole lot. But the cell phone games, like the cell phone apps, they just don't feel right. And the ROMs on the computer it just isn't the same. I want a legitimate controller with a legitimate system made by Nintendo's blessing so they don't have to put a virtual horse head in my bed or something like that. I want to... Oh my god! Oh my god, I have to get one. I have to get one. All-in-one miniature system that has all the games in it. I have to have it. It's like, this is like one of those really, really shitty, low-quality gaming systems that you see at like Toys R Us or some sort of hardware store. But no, this is legitimately by Nintendo. This is so Oh, wow. Well, those scalpers really got in there quick and bought them all out. Okay, well... I'm sure that they'll mass produce them soon. I'll get one and those scalpers can go fuck themselves with their own systems. It's fine, I have no problem. But there was a problem. There was a big problem because they never did put out enough. 14 on Amazon this day, 10 next day, maybe 6 more, maybe 12. Okay, well, let's go see if we can get a physical copy from some other store in my city here. Well, we only had 4. Oh, we only got 3. We only had a good 7. Oh, let me guess, everyone bought them out. Of course they did. Of course they did. Release after release after release after release. They refused to put out a large amount. And each time, there would be at least one fucking Reddit post of some faggot piece of shit scalper who bought all 18 of them at one point, and they're selling them for 4 times the price. But I stayed positive. I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy guy and I just want to play my video games that I grew up with. Oh, so I just waited. Release after release after release after release. And I thought, maybe one of these times it's going to have a 200 drop. Maybe even 100. I'll deal with the triple drop. And it never happened. It never happened. So you keep thinking, Okay, what else are they going to do? Oh, wait a minute. They're going to completely cancel all of them. And so everybody who had one is now selling them for fucking $200, $300 because now they're a collection item. Well, that's fan-fucking-tastic. Guess what can happen? That can happen twice, because then the Super NES came out, same thing, small thing, the original controllers, a bunch of preloaded games on there, and yes, this time they did a little bit better. They did put out a larger amount of them. But due to somebody not putting some sort of restriction on how many games you could play, people were still buying 40, 60 of them at a time, whatever they can get. And I don't know, this is not 100% on Nintendo. I'm fucking throwing the script away because I'm fucking pissed right now. Okay, so I don't really know if that's going to be a Nintendo thing, right? Right? Who knows if that's Nintendo? Nintendo can't limit how much people can, like every other place can, though. That's the whole thing, is that it seems everybody doesn't give a shit that scalpers are taking all this shit. Amazon is just willing to allow them to buy as many as they want, as long as they get the fucking money. I understand maybe, 6 or something like that. Some rich guy wants to give them to his friends and his family members. Holidays are coming up, this would be perfect to get them. But a guy buying 20 of them, you absolutely know that guy is not buying them for 20 of his friends. Nobody has 20 of the friends. I don't even have 20 Facebook friends, because fuck Facebook, fuck Nintendo, and fuck everything else. I am so sick of it. I want to like you, Nintendo. I want to like you. But you're making it so fucking hard. And it makes it even harder because their games are still thoroughly fun. They're still thoroughly fun. Yeah, every once in a while you get like an ARMS game, which is just so fucking frustrating. I don't know about you guys. I could not stand that game. It might have just been because I suck at it. But they put out good games still. They are still a game company that focuses on making games fun. It's not like, oh, check it out, you can jerk off while playing games, because we're making this not only a gaming system, but we're also making it, you can do PC stuff, you can surf the web, you can look at YouPorn from your X-Bone. Of course you're gonna do that. Nintendo's like, no, fuck all that shit, okay? We're gonna give you games, we're gonna work hard on them, we're gonna make them fun every fucking time, and then we're going to screw you over so you feel like an abuse victim. I feel like an abuse victim. I just keep crying and I say, Nintendo, stop hitting me with the crop! Stop hitting me with the writing crop! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put your video on YouTube. I didn't know that was an issue. Oh god, Nintendo! And I'm sick of it, okay? I'm so tired of it. And I just want it, and then Nintendo's not gonna listen to me. Nintendo's not going to listen to any of us. And then it really breaks down into two things. And this is going to be my final point. Thank you very much for staying on as long as you have. But this is my final point. Because in the comments of anybody who talks about this, you're going to have one of two people. You're going to have one people who are like me and they say, yes, something should happen. EA's getting kicked in the ass right now because of the Battlefront 2? Battlefront? I think that's what it is. The Star Wars game. They're getting kicked in the ass. Everybody is getting together and saying, what you're doing here is fucking bullshit and you need to stop it. Okay, that's awesome. And then whenever something goes on with Nintendo, a larger majority of people are either people who say, why are you guys spurging out so much? Just enjoy the game. You don't have to like the company. You just have to like the game, which I can agree partially. But at the same time, if we don't stop this now, it's not going to be a huge surprised when they do something really shitty, and then they're like, well, these guys just let us do this for decades. They just let us do this. Now we're gonna do something worse. Now we're going, every single time you buy a Nintendo system, we have to rape you. We just have to. What else are we going to do? You guys can't stop us, because there will be fanboys all the time saying, look, the system's so good, I'll take a raping. It won't even be rape, because it'd be consensual, Nintendo. Please, enter me at any point. That's what's going to happen. You always have fanboys saying, legally they can do whatever they want. Go fuck yourself. I know they can. I'm an adult. I understand that. There's about 1,000 YouTube videos out there saying, legally they can do this. Yes, I understand that. But at the same time, you need to pull an EA and you need to look at them and say, this is not right. You are not doing something right here. We have to fix this. If you actually cared about your fan base, do something about this. And Nintendo's not going to listen to me. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. No one's gonna listen to me here, but everyone needs to know, if you're feeling the same way I am, you're not alone at all. We need to kind of stick together here, and we need to keep an eye on this shit, because if we let them get away with whatever they want, Nintendo is going to rape you. And I don't want to be raped. By nobody. I might give Weird Al a chance if he's into that, but nobody would want a piece of this hairy ass. Nobody.